This is what the city looks like right now. Cleared and all. There's the big castle on top, and this very small town underneath it. Very small town, the smallest 10 town. Population 100. And, so yeah, you guys are on the edge of town where the inn is. Resting after two of you almost died. Mhm.
Don't we have to wait for them to wake up?
Without healing, yeah, they are unconscious.
Yeah. I just sit cross-legged next to Vonrick's head and wait for him to wake up.
And Chime would do the same over by Ashtar. She'd kind of kneel down and tuck her skirt under her knees and just sit there and wait.
I will also allow violently waking people up if you want to.
Like flicking his head every like half hour to see if he wakes up. And not violently, but just flicking his head, like maybe.
Ashtar and Vonrick roll a d4.
Of course.
Vonrick will wake up in 3 hours. Ashtar will wake up in 1 hour. Without being violently stricken awake.
Yeah, Chime would be taking this time to like touch his horns and whatnot and just kind of mess with him.
I need you to clarify whatnot, please.
She's contemplating going full Jigglypuff on his ass.
I don't know what that means.
In the Pokemon TV show, if Jigglypuff sings and somebody falls asleep, which happens all the time, Jigglypuff then writes on their face.
Okay, I
thought you were going creepy.
I was concerned
no.
about consent issues, but okay, yeah, right all over his head.
If there's like some ashes, if there's like a fireplace in here, which I'm gonna assume there is, being in Icewind Dale, she's gonna take like a little bit of burnt wood that's kind of charcoal now and use it to kind of start drawing on his face and his horns, and now he has a lovely little mustache and goatee and possibly some really nice eyeliner.
Alright, noted.
I'll keep the eyeliner, but everything else is getting washed off.
How do you know, though?
I was going to say, unless nobody tells you it's there.
We'll speed things along and say an hour later, Ashtar, you come to on the ground. Really hurt in many different spots, as you recall. And you're just not having a good time. But you're alive, seemingly.
Hey, man. You almost died.
What?
You almost died.
Yeah. I almost did. Oh, shoot. Come on. There. So I have like a hit point?
Yes,
right?
one hit point.
Okay. How do I take these conditions off?
I got you.
Okay. Because I switched it from being unconscious to 1 hit point, so 16 wounded.
Yeah.
I'll sit up and I'll slowly, since my nuts probably still really hurt.
You got tapped.
Yeah. Oh. I tapped myself in the nuts just to clarify.
Still there.
That was very clever.
Yeah. I'll collect up my stuff because I know I dropped my my staff, and I'll put my sword away. Where is everybody? looking at Chime.
Oh,
Uh,
Vonrick
what
asked
over there?
you.
They're right over there.
Vonrick, rip.
And I'll get up and
You probably shouldn't
slowly.
eat.
I'll make my way over to Vonrick. And I know where he put that medicine kit in his bag, and I'll grab it and I'll start patching him up.
The medicine kit? Healer's kit?
Yeah.
Pretty sure you know what you're
Alright.
doing.
Vonrick might
I-
mark one use of that down. And then we'll say that wakes you up early. Instead of waiting the 3 hours.
Because I am very good with medicine.
Not very good at fighting.
So Vonrick, you wake up just as Ashtar finishes addressing your state.
Well then.
Well, that hurt.
Yeah.
And I just plop the medicine kit back on his chest and just find a box or a stool if there's any left.
Before you walk
And-
away, I'll say, here, hold on a second. What the? Okay.
Are you
What? And I will cast Cure Wounds for 5 hit points on you.
you do that on yourself?
Or you could have
I'm
dragged
going
that to his
I did, and it didn't do anything.
oh, it didn't?
No, because we're out of combat, I believe.
No, it still works out of combat.
Because then I was going to do it to myself. And yeah.
You
Oh,
get,
see, it worked on mine, but it did not work on his.
it gave you prone for some reason.
Because
That's
it took me from 0 to 1 to, so I should actually have 8 hit points because I gave I woke up with 1 and then I just healed myself for 7.
right, so you should be at 10 wounds.
Yes.
Let me take off the prone.
But yes, so that 5 is for you, Ashtar.
Yeah, I just applied it. I went from critical to heavy.
Same. Are they all gone?
One ran away, and one disappeared. One went invisible, and now we don't know where it is.
They
Right.
can do that. Well, I mean, this place is ours now.
Yeah.
It's
Done.
evening, correct?
Um,
It was late afternoon, I
it's-
believe, when we were coming in.
yeah, it was still just like mid afternoon ish.
Oh,
So
I mean, instead of doing anything else, I would say let's try to shore up doors and windows and got a place to stay.
If we're doing that, then I can put the alarm across the door.
Yeah, that would definitely be good.
an alarm on
Trin.
the door is not going to do any good if there's a hole in the wall.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying is we could patch things up. Trin, we're
Yeah.
pretty good with that. You're a pretty good shot.
Nice. Thanks. Yep. I worked at it.
Okay, can you want to pull some sentry duty and maybe try to find a high spot, maybe on a roof or something, and make sure nobody's sneaking around while Ashtar and I work on boarding these walls up and stuff?
Work on building up your strength, but sure.
Well,
I'll,
do that
I'll,
too.
I'll head on up to I guess the roof. I don't know. Is there
Well,
is there roof access?
There is no roof access.
Can I just go outside and climb up the wall like a little
Yeah,
horrifying?
I'd say because time doesn't seem too important right now, you will eventually make it up there.
Okay.
There are several large holes in this roof.
Is this a one-story building?
This is. Let me just check the
Ooh.
image. I'm gonna assume it's a one. Yeah, it's one story.
Okay. Then yeah, I just climb up onto the roof and I keep an eye out. Do I see anything?
Make a perception check.
Perception. Dirty 20.
Just a few people, 50 to 100 feet away, walking through between streets, or
Okay.
between buildings. Few people, walking the dockways, parallel to the dockways.
Can I make another one to specifically look for tracks of the one of the Durgars that left?
Yeah.
Investigation. Do I need to be down
Survival.
there? Oh, survival.
Yeah, you would need to go down there.
Then I'll just wait. I will because I'm already up here. I'll just stay up here. No sense in climbing up and down.
Right. But you don't
And I would
sense
be
any.
taking
Yeah?
some of the. I was gonna say I would be taking some of these larger tables, trying to block up the big hole in the wall. The one door that I went through, I would walk over, and if I feel like it would work, I would start using my mending cantrip to try to fix it up a little bit. But yeah, I would start just, I don't care about tables nearly as much. There's a whole bar there. If we want to sit down to eat at something or put stuff on, so the tables themselves, I would literally be using them to board up windows or doors that are broken, so that way we can make this defensible and secured.
Most of the windows are already boarded up.
Okay.
There's just a giant hole in there. And the door you bash through.
Okay, because I know the window right next to where, looking on the map where I was and where Trin was,
Oh
they had
yeah,
come in that window.
they had come out. Yeah, they bashed through that one as well.
So yeah, I would, because I think there's 2 round tables, so I would take at least one of the round tables and roll it on its side to block that door, that hole in the wall, and then take the other one, to use pieces.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Um, Again, just to try to make this as defensible as possible, and then I would go about trying to just, then maybe if there should be a fireplace, I would assume, get a fire going, try to get a little warmth back into the place, have a place for us to sleep for the night and rest. because everything hurts.
I want to do a quick sweep because I have no idea what was down that hallway that took out Vonrick earlier. And then I wanted to check the pockets of the Duragard that were left, the
Yes.
bodies.
Gather all that stuff.
All they have is their weapons and armor on themselves, nothing else.
Just the weapons and armor,
Mm-hmm.
which wasn't much. Okay.
Few javelins, pickaxes like war picks, and some shields
Oh.
and scale mail.
I'll definitely take the javelins.
Or you can add a few javelins to your inventory.
The
So what? 2 more?
Yeah, as many as you want. There's like 12 total.
Shit, I'll take all 12 of them.
Okay.
I can use them, and I'm good with them.
the Durgar
Careful of weights, though. With no bag of holding. I recently had a DM told me that like adventuring party without a bag of holding is so difficult because they're like holding all their items on their body. So if somebody wants to hold like 4 great axes, they basically can't.
I've got 2 shields, 2 sets of scale mail strapped to my back.
Even that, like it's not easy. It's so yeah, 12 javelins. Each javelin is
Each javelin weighs 2 pounds.
right, so that's 24 extra pounds.
Right. That takes me up to 107 on my weight, but my maximum is 225.
Oh, you got a high strength, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Well, considerably for a rogue, or not a rogue, a monk.
Or a monk.
Yeah.
The Durgar that enlarge themselves, when they're killed, does their armor and everything shrink back down?
Yes.
Okay. I thought so, but gotta ask.
Mm-hmm.
I did not mean to roll that.
And also does.
Finally.
Okay, so after a few hours of mending and barricading, I'm not gonna do anything on the map, but it's all barricaded.
Nice.
You're confident it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll take my tinderbox out. I'll strike up the fireplace, throw a couple of the chairs from the tables that I just tore apart to board up the wall and the windows and stuff, and get a fire going. And then I want to take a rest.
A long rest?
Well, I would start a short rest first.
Actually, it's not. It's too early for a long rest. You guys
Then
still
No,
need
I don't think you
5.
understand. He's taking one whether you want him to or not because doesn't have a choice. He is too pooped to pop, and if he even thought about sitting down, he would end up in a flat position, asleep.
Yeah, I'm going to take at least a short rest after everything is set up, and then go from there.
Short rest. Can I do that somehow? I can. Is everybody taking a short rest though? Because this is. I assume if one is, everybody is.
I would call Trin down once we get everything fortified. I would call for Trin and let her know she could come down, that everything's fortified. We should be okay. And then Chime can whatever doors and windows and stuff she wants to cast her mending or her alarm on.
well, with the tables barring the entranceways and whatnot, if they get knocked down, they're gonna make a bunch of noise right now.
Yeah.
So
I don't really need a short rest, but I'll take one, I guess.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm clicking the short rest button.
I think I only get back my.
Feel free to
Okay.
roll hit dice if you want to.
Oh. Woohoo. Oh, thank you. I think I get back something on a short rest.
Well, it would automatically come back if it did. If it's
Action surge back.
if it's set up properly, it should automatically come
It
back.
shouldn't. Okay, it's just a checkbox.
Okay, well that should come back. Let me change that for you.
And I think.
Can I change that for you?
Yeah, absolutely. Do whatever you need to do.
Alright. Because if that's
I'm trying to-
automated, I won't need to remember.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Damn. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm back to 3 wounds now. I'm good now.
Yeah, same. I'm at 3 wounded.
How many per short rest do you get? 1?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know why it's set on 2 right now.
Yeah, I don't. Just for future action surge.
Okay, well right now it's set on 1, and when you take a short rest, it should recharge itself.
Beautiful. Woo.
Okay. So there we go. It is now early evening.
Did we ever figure out why those Duragar were holed up here?
Probably so they could steal from the townsfolk like they're doing in Fair Koenig.
They're trying to get footholds in every town possible.
Yeah.
As far as they're concerned, their king is the king of all Icewind Dale.
No.
Um,
I don't know what's coming.
what was in that back area hallway, Ari?
Back area would be different storage rooms, makeshift, the bedrooms for the inn, etc. I'm not dealing with the map right now, but it's all kinds of stuff back there. You can go ahead and make an investigation check if you want to completely, scour everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will. I can help somebody, or I can do it myself.
I'll help you. I'll help because I would be making sure there's nothing hidden, no trapdoors or anything like that leading underground.
What's your score?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm not intelligent at all.
Okay.
Is this an investigation check?
Yeah, investigation.
No, I just have a +1.
Okay.
But I can help you if you want.
Oh,
I already am.
yeah. What? Wait, why didn't that go? Oh, that's crap. That was weird. What? Why isn't it showing up on the freaking
Only
thing?
one stayed in the thing.
17 plus 2? I don't know why you're at advantage, though.
Because I was helping.
Oh, okay. So yeah, the 2 of you scour. You find an assortment of loose change under couches and and beds and oh yeah, three gold, 12 silver, 34 copper.
Whoa.
It's in the party sheet.
Rolling in it.
Hey,
Okay. Did that work? No, that
Wait,
didn't work.
actually, sorry, no. There is no gold, sorry. It's just silver and copper. It's basing that on a different pricing system. So you can drag that or
There.
add it. Let me know when you've done so and I can take it off the party sheet.
I have done so.
Right.
There.
Alright, so that takes like an hour. It's now about 7 p.m.
well, do we all want to go up to the cairn and tell them that we ousted the Dorgar from here, or what?
Well, I think we should wait for the morning. You guys are literally death warmed over.
Yes, but if we tell them now, then we can go ahead and get the paperwork and get
Yeah,
all that done.
I'm not worried about that right now. It's not like there's many travelers coming in. Tell you what, I could go for a cup of ale, maybe some food, and hit the tavern for a
Eh,
bit.
Possibly. I also kind of want to go up to the care because they won't be expecting us. They won't expect that we would have done it already.
Let's
That's true.
let's let them sweat, think we died, and then show up.
Yes, but I kind of want to catch them unawares because I don't.
I
think
don't
no
think
matter what, we're gonna
yeah,
catch them unawares because I don't think they think we're going to survive.
I think
Good point.
the opposite. I think they already know that we've ousted them, but either way, I don't see a downside to either way of going about it. So I'm fine with not going up tonight, or I'm fine with doing. That's why I said it was up to you guys.
Yeah. Okay, well then, if that's the case, then yeah, let's go to the tavern and have some food and drink, and I guess we're gonna crash here tonight because there's nowhere else to crash.
And it's ours.
But yes, well, not yet. We don't have the papers.
Yeah, places like this, it's ours.
All right. Well then, I guess let's go get some food, get some drink, and then we'll go from there.
Sounds good. So we'll make our way back over to the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the tavern.
Yes.
Alright. You get back to the tavern, which is the uphill climb. And it's got a great view as always. And you open the doors. There's about 3 people in here now. Sipping. No, yeah, no, sipping tea and chowder, eating chowder.
Nice.
Warwick is currently serving one of them a nice bowl of chowder. And sees you and welcomes you in.
Before we left there, any of the weak points in like the doors and stuff, or like the main entrance where the Durgar would have gone in, I want to like wedge a copper piece, and so if like the door were to open, it would fall to the ground.
In the front door of the tavern?
Yeah, and like the weak spot, like the hole in the wall. If
At
it was
the
if
end.
they were, yeah, at the end before we left there.
Oh, the inn. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Um,
So like the
yeah,
main door, the busted window, and the hole in the wall.
yeah, I'd say that's fine.
So that way we know if somebody goes back in there and it wasn't us, the copper piece will be gone, or it'll be on the ground.
Okay.
So I'll just mark down that I have 3 copper pieces missing.
Okay, what are you guys up to now?
We would like some food and drink, please and thank you.
Yep.
Alright, he gives you food and tea.
Got anything stronger than tea?
It's like, no, I'm still out of alcohol, I'm afraid.
No.
Oh,
Alright.
whatever you got, I'll take.
We've got tea and we've got ice water.
Tea.
I thought so.
Tea and some food. Sounds good.
Alright, forgive me if this is a different price. I don't remember what I said before. Do you guys remember what I said before?
No.
It's been
No.
been a while.
Mhm.
Alright,
I
then.
think we overpaid anyways, so
Alright, well, for the chowder, it's actually, is it written? No, it's not written down. So, for the chowder, it's gonna be. We'll say 6 copper. 6 copper for the chowder.
that's for everybody,
For one
or is that
each.
each?
Each.
Okay, 6 each.
And then a small drink. Uh, we'll say 3 copper.
I'll put a silver piece out for myself.
I was gonna say I'll just give him 5 silver, and then that's including a tip.
Alright, that'll do.
I got this one.
Okay.
So he,
Since
oh.
I'm assuming he's still using my tea blend that I taught him.
Yeah, he says it's very, people seem to like it. It's very effective. I've got 3 customers who say it's really great. And you turn and they give you a thumbs up.
Good.
And Rolex in casual conversation, makes up casual conversation. And then in the middle kind of switches and says, oh yeah, did you guys, end up checking out that care? How'd that go?
wasn't bad.
It went great.
Did they let you stay
Yeah.
there? Do you
Well,
find
they
somewhere to stay?
we got somewhere to stay, but they what you call it? They gave us asked us to clear out the old inn of
Clear
Duragar
out.
that we're living in. Yeah, there was apparently it was infested with Duragar.
Duragar.
Yeah.
Up here? Oh wow. Okay.
Is he being fake in his reaction?
Make an insight check. Kind of hard to tell. You feel like he's just kind of uh pulling the conversation along towards the Kayer and the Durgar. You don't see any recognition on his face or anything. He just didn't seem to know about that. Yeah,
Yeah, they wanted us to clear it out and said we could have it afterwards.
you could have it.
So
Wow. Okay.
yeah,
Are
we'll
you
see
gonna
if they
rename
they
it?
hold the. I don't know. We'll see. We haven't just thought about that too much. We'll see if they actually follow through or if it was just chatter.
Yeah, and you got a big, the speaker. He's or whoever's maybe his representative at this time. They need to agree with the name. You might not be able
But
to change the name.
yeah, well, I'm not worried about that so much.
And with that in disrepair, I mean, it's going to cost probably more money than it cost to clear out the Durgar or whatever.
Yeah, clearing out the door guard just cost a little bit of blood, sweat. I don't think either of them cried over us. So, and he'll laugh. But we'll see. We're gonna go speak with them in the morning. What else? What's else? What else is going on? Any new travelers coming in town or anything?
I need you to roll a single d20, please.
What did it show that?
Now make sure you roll in the
A
chat.
gorgeous saddle. I said, what a gorgeous saddle. She's got
15.
the saddle for sale, $450.
George,
If
you're
I
not.
had a horse, I'd be
George, Mom, you're not muted.
sorry.
I see. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone. Um, 15, eh? Let's combine that with a persuasion check as well.
Persuasion, huh?
Mm-hmm. 9. He's about to say something and says, it's not really nothing you probably care about. Nah, everything's pretty boring over here.
Anything's newsworthy around here anymore. What is it? And I'll
Yeah,
slide
well,
over
you're
a
not really
silver
from
piece.
here. Sorry, but
I'll slide a silver. I would slide a silver piece to him as well.
roll again on persuasion. Actually, a silver is a lot.
I was gonna say.
Do roll persuasion and then add 5. borrowing a Starfinder rule. 19? Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess you look trustworthy, I guess. A lot of, like, rumors fly through here every so often. Um, and I'm gonna roll. Okay. Um, there's a rumor, not about here, but about something going down in Bryn Shandar. Apparently, some dwarves are looking for adventurers to hire, and they'll pay a good sum.
Dwarves, huh?
Yeah, they're looking for some sort of shipment they recently lost.
Oof.
Um,
Any shipment coming out of the mine that gets lost, not good.
no, so I mean, that's just a local rumor. Some patrons I've heard, but nothing goes on in here in little old Caerdinal.
Well, appreciate it. That'll be it's good, some good information. Maybe once we're done with our business in town, we can head that way.
Yeah. Um, it's a big trek. Although it is connected to here by road, but it is about a 10 hour travel, 10.5 hour.
Yeah,
But yeah, you can get there from here.
appreciate it.
So are you? What's your next business in Caerdinal? Are you moving on?
Oh, we still need to can't go up and speak with the speaker and his associates and go from there.
Right. Yeah. That's yeah. You gotta get your indeed.
I have a. I'm not. I would not be surprised if they have some other things they want taken care of for us by us.
Yeah. Just just watch yourself when you get there. You know.
I shall appreciate it.
Mhm.
If you need anything, you'll know where to find us.
You don't know where to find me.
Have a good night.
Mhm.
I'll go back. He'll just Vonrick will start eating his food and sipping the tea.
All right. Is there anything else in this tavern? Or are we all gonna head to? Oh, actually, I should have mentioned. Back up a bit. On the way to the tavern, there was a big walk. You suddenly saw a flash of energy, and your pal Milan Bunny Ears has appeared out of the air via portal, back from being called by her fellow druid for something. She has been summoned back with you guys.
Whoa, hey.
Woohoo!
That was fun. You go
You
away
missed,
for a couple days, and we get to bash some things around.
and they died almost.
Almost.
Alright, are we going up to the care?
I thought we were going to do that in the morning.
Oh.
We just kind of relax at the tavern for a little bit. Try to, lick. Well, they need to lick their wounds. I'm fine.
We're okay.
Same.
We took a little breather. We're okay.
Alright,
Just,
then,
relax.
then let's speed this forward a little and say you get back to your inn and set up for the night. You wake up in the morning having long rested and feel refreshed.
What?
Alright, now are you going to the care?
Now we're going to the care, yes.
Yes.
Alright. Well, you don't have to, I'm just saying. You can get the hell out to another town if you want. Total sandbox.
We'll go to the care, let them know that the Durgars have been.
I mean, if it's a total sandbox, then we'll go to the nearest or the oldest, most decrepit looking rack shambled building in the area and set it ablaze. And make sure to fan the fire towards the care.
No.
That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke.
Okay, let's see how much army Care Denwall can muster.
I mean, we said we were going to take over this town. Might as well start now, right?
Care Denwall can muster X amount of X. Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
We'll keep the pyromantics to a minimum, Ari.
Okay. I'd appreciate that. Alright, you get to the care, up the climb, and you are at the front gate. Yet again.
Knock on the door. We seek the speaker.
We probably won't be able to talk to the speaker.
I'm gonna put you guys on the map, and then turn off locking. I don't want to put NPCs on the map. But I do want to put you guys to get an idea of what's going on visually. Is that alright?
Yeah, sounds good.
Alright. So, there's gonna be NPCs and such. Oops. Of course it doesn't work. Oh, maybe I'll do this. What? I pushed the wrong button, no. Alright. Still push wrong button. 1 second. A few of you are... Oh my god. Somebody turned... Oh, that's what happened. Oh, that's hilarious. There's a feature where I can just drop every PC onto a map at once. And Ashtar got stuck behind a wall. Sorry, I was like, what the hell is going on? Ashtar was like between walls.
Teleportation gone wrong.
Help! Get me the fuck out of here!
It's a dream come true for Heather. I mean,
Vonrick! Vonrick! Get me out!
Who's in the wall and why should we? Or should we not? I mean, yeah.
I'm I'm an enemy, and you need me. Get me out of the wall.
No, I think you can stay there.
I got gold.
So do I.
Oh shit.
I won't. So you know I'm not letting you out of the wall because I'm not sharing with you.
Do you guys see the map?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh, it's so small.
Do you see yourselves at the bottom?
Sure do.
Yes.
So you are standing in front of the giant gate.
Mialin is not there.
Oops,
Yeah, so you say
sorry.
I don't see nothing.
You're not on the combat tracker. Now you are. And now you should be there. Do you see now?
Yes, I can see a thing on my map. I'm not sure what it is, but I can see it.
Doorway.
Oh, dark vision. Trin and Mialin, are you not seeing anything?
I see it.
Oh, you do.
You can. The doors are just closed in front of us right now, so.
But you can see the outside?
Yeah.
Sort of.
I see like what looks like dirt and two
Yep.
gray boxes.
Yep, that's the gate. Right, so you are in front of the gate. The gatehouse, this is the first, level, so it's basically kind of level with you guys. Although the ground gets weird here. Because, when you look up, the gatehouse is, above you, looking down in a way. It's kind of a weird thing. There's a wall, right? Nobody's manning the wall, but there is a gatehouse that's on top of the gate. And you do see, a couple people in there.
I throw a snowball at the window.
A late 20s human gets up and says, "Hey, what the F were you doing?"
Getting your attention, and it worked, see?
Why? Just why, dude?
We're trying to come in.
We knocked on the door once.
Fine, just hold your stupid horses. And he comes
We don't
down.
have horses.
I hate you hear, as he walks down.
But
Love
I
you
really
too.
like you. I think you're cute.
Speaking of that, he is actually quite handsome. He's got the haircut that you would probably see on, a teen heartthrob type of character. But he's in his late 20s.
Pull Trin back.
Hey.
And he's like, "Yeah, what's up?
Hey, you
Who
should
are
get
you?"
Gladys. Oh, we were here earlier yesterday.
"Oh, I don't know who you are. I didn't meet you. My name's Hawar."
Hawar, you have
Hi, Hawa.
very negative energy.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh, shush you. His energy's just fine. You ever been with a cat?
Oh boy.
Say what?
Straight.
Don't beat around the bush, do you?
Yeah, that probably wouldn't be fun. I get all these scratches and... Yeah, no.
Oh, but scratches can be nice once in a while, dearie.
No, they aren't. Why would you think that?
It's kind of an acquired personal preference.
You get one cut and you get, blood infection and you die.
Are you like scared of blood?
Everything's
Are
out to
you
kill you.
okay? Are
I mean-
you okay? You seem.
I'm great. Why'd you
Who
ask?
hurt you?
Oh. Hey, listen,
This place.
we need to go talk to the store. So just if you could just open the gate, that'd be great.
Talk to who? Now what?
What?
Talk to
Show
who?
us on the dwarf. Show us on the dwarf where the mean person touched you.
He points to the ice. It's this godforsaken
Okay.
land.
Man, you
Well,
are
Checks
fur
out.
can keep
So-
you real nice and warm at night.
giving off
Yeah,
real
but it still
tough.
sucks. I don't know why I'm living in this stupid
Halar,
ice place.
I have a question for you.
Yeah,
Have you
this'll
ever
be
read
good.
The Snow Queen?
I didn't catch that. Could you repeat that?
Have you ever read The Snow Queen?
No, but it sounds terrible.
Yeah, you give off big Kai energy, and I'm not sure I'm vibing with that.
Then go away from me. Most people do.
Well,
Open the door so we can.
Why would I? And then another guy comes out from the
oh my God.
gatehouse. And he's the guy you guys originally talked to when you entered.
Wonderful. Great.
You are alive!
Yes,
Shocking.
we are.
Wow, I lost some money there. I guess come
Hopefully not
in.
to this ray of sunshine.
You'll get used to Halar.
I
He's,
don't think I want to.
besides, you don't, yeah, you want to be nice to Halar. And it's
Why?
like, because I'm going to be the leader one day, he says.
Oh, I can be very nice to her if he let me.
The guy, let's call him, we'll call him Bob, um, just laughs. He's like, what the hell about it, Halar? Hey, maybe that'll brighten your mood.
Make a man
As
out of him.
Chime walks past Hawar, she takes her tail and like tries to rub it across his ear or something, like trying to tickle him a little bit.
That's right.
Make a perception check, Chime.
Perception check. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I had stepped away from my computer.
It's an illusion.
Yeah, I'd be
Perception.
much better if this stupid chair would stop sticking to my legs.
Perception.
Huh?
What?
Pilar's gay.
Gotta love that,
Uh,
Georgie.
16.
Okay, 1 second.
Why am I tagged in? Ugh.
Never mind that perception check. You sense nothing.
All right.
Um, so yeah, he comes into, he follows you with Bob and all of you into the house. Let me open the door. I got so many maps right now. Alright, door, secondary door, secondary door. Again, I'm not putting NPCs yet. But there you are in the courtyard. You've got a weird building, like not an outhouse, but like some sort of large cabin-ish building to your right. Like 10 or 15 feet from the right side of the door. Um, then there's some outhouses, and let me get some more description. Um, yeah, many tracks from the outhouses, as you can instantly tell. Very tall double door to the keep. An unwelcoming row of arrow slits above the door in the other upper floor. Currently there's 2 people you can see through the arrow slits. Oh yeah, that east of the double door is that small single-story building I just mentioned. Has like a slanted snow-covered roof. There's also 2 merchant stalls. That's what those weird things on the left are. They're unused though. The canopies are completely torn. Yeah. There's also a slender wooden hut with a crescent moon carved into the door on your left.
So this isn't the same way we were brought in yesterday?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, okay.
Remember you went
We're
to
just
you went to pee in the outhouse while a guard watched you.
right, because I was trying to sneak away.
The double doors are open for you. The tall ones. It echoes throughout the grand hall that you see before you.
As we're walking from the gate to the double doors, I want to bark like a dog and listen for where the rest of the dogs are.
Uh, so when do you do this? Sorry.
Just as we're walking from the gates to the double doors,
Mm-hmm.
just at some point, like right about when we get to about the middle here, I just give a quick
Um,
as all of my dogs start paying attention to me.
directly to your right in that single story outside building, you hear.
So, let me. That one?
Yep.
Okay. Just good to know. And I continue.
I'm gonna pull Mialin right here. As you see, as you go there, you see a few people, like guards, I guess. They're wearing kind of black tinted armor and fur. They are just, or not tinted, I guess lined. That's the right word. Anyway, but yeah, they look like they're having the end of breakfast. As a tiefling, young tiefling is kind of serving them in a way.
As we're walking in, and eyes are all, I'm sure most eyes are turning on to us and everything like that. Does any of their, I want to try to keep an eye on their body language to see if they are relaxed around us, or if they've got, if they're very weary of us, or like almost waiting for a code word to pounce on us or something.
Make an insight check. I think that deserves a private chat.
Okay.
Vonrick, you get the sense that they are very 15. They're looking at you with a indifference. We don't know really what their deal is yet kind of look.
Okay.
They're definitely not, get ready to attack, that's not the sense you get.
They're just unsure of us and
Yeah, there's
untrusting still.
for your entire interaction so far, and even the fact you even see the recognition of alive, like, oh, they're alive. Some people are happy, some people are like a little bit upset, some people don't care. But yeah, it's the overall sense is we're not really don't know what to think about you. Not friendly, not hostile.
That's the biggest worry he has is, are we walking into the middle of a trap where, we took things out. They thought they would their allies were going to kill us, and now we're
Well,
walking into a death room.
you do sense guarded, and you sense that if something were to really piss them off, it could easily escalate to that. But at
Okay.
the moment, it's not in their front thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're still more relaxed, but they're guarded.
yeah.
Okay.
So not welcoming with like warm welcome, but not hostile either.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All
Our
right.
poor
First,
child, me.
Okay. So you guys walked into the front room. They
Mhm.
closed the doors behind you,
Oh.
and Bob signals for one of the guys who were just finishing his meal, just a nod, and he gets up and heads uh upstairs. I think, yeah, upstairs.
Does he leave his plate?
Yeah, the
I
tiefling
eat his,
boy. What?
I eat his food.
You can't because the tiefling has immediately grabbed it before you could get there,
Damn it.
and the tiefling boy like eyes you, and then no, not even eyes you actually. Actually, really doesn't eye you. Pays no attention to you, and
You
just
shouldn't wait. You shouldn't waste food.
and he just does his duties, carries it to the proper locations.
Fine.
Is he armed?
Ooh, the teen tiefling.
Yeah.
Um, 1 second. Do. Um, make a perception check. As far as you can tell, he doesn't look like he's carrying an obvious weapon.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, he's what skin color? Oh, red. He's red skin color tiefling. Um, yeah, he's just doing his thing.
Okay. While we're waiting, I guess I'll pull out a little trinket that I've had on me, and I just kind of start lightly polishing. It's a little mask.
Okay.
I just kind of
Some of
yeah.
some of them take one step forward, just like, what is going on? What are you doing? And realizes it's nothing and steps back.
Yeah. Yeah, I just pull it out with a little rag and I start wiping it, and I hold it up to my face for a sec, and wipe the inside of it, and I'm just meticulously cleaning it, but paying more attention to what's going on around me than actually the mask. It's just more of something to fiddle with my fingers.
Okay.
Is Hawar in here or no?
No, hold on. Yes, Bob is not, actually. He went back to the guardhouse, but Hawar has
Okay.
stayed.
I'm over hitting shamelessly on Hawar. Just completely.
Yeah. I don't want to roleplay the whole thing, but at some point, he looks, um, he just looks internally to himself and just says under his breath, not really trying to hide it, just kind of, give me the strength, give me the strength. Fists are quite clenched.
You know I'm just teasing you, right, dear?
Can you stop,
I'm
though?
never.
How
Of
many times do I have
course,
to
of
say
course.
no?
You're so adorable. I'm sorry. And I'll finally leave him alone.
Well, I am that, but yeah, I don't have time for this thing. I don't have time. It's not you. It's me.
Side note: if for some reason we just like cut out, just so you know, we got a really big storm blowing in right now, and like shit's going crazy outside the house. So if
Okay.
we lose everything, our it means our internet probably went down.
Okay, thanks for letting us know. So as you guys are in the Great Hall, you know, Halar says, just wait for Phil. She'll be here soon.
Appreciate it.
Are you guys waiting or doing anything as you wait?
Yeah.
No,
We're,
I'll sit
We're
down
wait-
at one of the tables and wait.
yeah.
Are there other soldiers like eating food?
They were just in the middle done finishing, so they're pretty much done at this point. There's maybe one straggler just really enjoying his eggs.
Can I sit next to him?
Yeah, sure.
What's he got left on his plate?
Like a couple forksfuls of egg left, scrambled.
Like a toast or something? An apple?
Maybe this he, this particular guy cuts the crust off, so he has the crust.
Oh, I'll just reach over and I pick up the crust and I pop it in my mouth.
He looks at you and he's just like, "All right,
Morning.
morning."
How's it going? Those eggs good?
Yeah, pretty good.
They cook good food here?
I mean, it's as good as you can get up in this this place.
They treat you right here?
Yeah. Actually, they've been. Yeah. Oh yeah. They've treated me quite well, actually.
Good to know.
You
Okay.
might even say the best.
Do I get like one of us vibes from them, or is he like being sincere?
Make an insight check.
Um, you know, she's not particularly good at anything. But there you go.
No idea. He's just
Yeah.
talking.
I just steal another bite of his toast, his crust. And then I just wait.
Alright. At this point, a very dark-skinned tiefling proceeds down the stairs. Halar, as seeing this, like, almost jumps, not jumps, but walks quickly up the stairs and, like, bends down a little bit and then walks beside her down the stairs.
Was it more of like an act of obedience or just reverence?
Those two are pretty close, so let's go with insight check to figure that out.
Sorry, it's a dark-skinned tiefling and who?
Alright, and Halar, who went up to meet her and then come to be beside her. 11, you can't tell either way.
Okay. Well,
All you can tell
we
is
know
that this person is in a higher position than he is.
Okay. And Vonrick told us about a tiefling woman So I'm gonna assume this is the same person. So I'll put my fiddlings away and stand up and go over to Vonrick.
Okay.
And as I walk up, I'll just give Vonrick a nudge.
Alright. So there's currently about 4 like guard looking guys. Hawar 5th, her 6th. And they are just watching. They've gotten up for the tables to leave just her sitting. No, actually, she's standing. No. And so she says, "Well, you didn't die after all."
Appreciate the faith in us.
I didn't catch that. Could you repeat that?
Appreciate your faith in us.
Well, I was pleasantly surprised. You're not completely useless after all. Let me introduce myself properly now. My name is Fel Supara. I am
Could you
second,
spell that, please?
Fel, F-E-L, and last name Supara, S-U-P-A-R-R-A.
Oh man, I had one extra L and no extra R. I was very close.
She says I'm second year, is in the care. Below the speaker, of course, and another one of my colleagues.
Cadra.
Yes.
Cool.
So, did you clear out every single tiefling? It's not tiefling. Jericho.
Yeah.
They are
He's
all
Yeah.
out of the building.
Also,
Yes.
while this is happening, this meeting, the tiefling boy is like dusting in the corners and such. So she says, and was it satisfactory? Did you enjoy the bloodshed of those creatures?
I mean,
Keep in mind, there's only
driving
one right answer.
driving them back down to where they belong. It's always a good time. Bastards.
Well, death is better. Much, much better. As she licks her lips.
Mm. I mean,
Death, like all good things, comes in the proper time.
That is
And
very
as
true.
Chime says this, the little cogs in her eyes spin a little bit.
That I happen to agree with. There are times where death is not not ready, you might say. One can even work to beat death. But I digress. You're here because we feel you could help with the Durgar threat.
I mean, we kind of just did.
Oh,
they're not just a threat to you.
that is just
Or
but
the
one
town.
small thrown rock in a larger pond.
Yeah, no kidding.
They are really doing something. They're mobilizing. We don't know what their plan is yet, but it's
Okay.
something.
They think their father, it, the rightful king of this land.
Who was that?
Zardarak. He thinks he's the king of the land.
Yes, I heard you killed his son.
We killed Son, yeah.
One of them.
Well, I would love to see his reaction to that. But alas,
Probably pretty mad.
he's probably got daggers for all of you now.
Let him try.
If you join with us, we can assure protection in that regard.
Oh, I don't. Amanda doesn't like that.
Who is us?
Well, this our speakers organization and the speakers knights, if you will.
Can I just ask why your speaker isn't extending this invitation?
He is very ill at the moment, and he
Then
has no energy at all to even come out here for this meeting.
Well, luckily for you, our dear friend here is quite a whiz with the medicines.
And yes, we again understand that, but he does not trust anyone to visit him right now, healing or otherwise.
Not even the people that just cleared out a bunch of Durgar from your city?
And he certainly does not trust clerics of any kind.
Oh.
Well, I am no cleric.
But he has, in his illness, he has realized that danger is afoot, and he cannot do anything alone. So he has reached out to all the contacts he knows and formed this, I've heard of a tale in other lands of like a secret service type of thing. So we are the knights.
My pencil stopped working.
Now, are you guys aligned with any of the other towns?
Not directly, but when gold can persuade, and there's also other ways of getting what you need. The speaker is not one to shy away from getting things done, even if it's not the most disputable, if that's the right word.
So he's not worried about getting his hands dirty, is what you're saying.
If he could, I'm sure he'd do it himself. So we are here to do that instead. And now that I've heard at least, not seen, but you're alive, and I'm sure if I checked out or sent somebody to check out the inn, it has been cleared. So we think you have what it takes to be a knight.
Now, if we become knights, do we have to stay here forever?
No, you have rooms here whenever you need them, but that does not mean you have to use them. And as long as you don't impact our methods, our missions, and continue to wipe the blight that is the Duragar from existence, then you are welcome as allies of us.
And what's the pay like?
There is no pay, but
We're just doing this out of the goodness of our hearts.
yeah, and benefits from us. We are
Like health, dental, what are we talking?
like he brought the knights together in a way, but we've kind of existed for a bit before as well, so we've got contacts in other places, other cities, 10 towns. So if you're an ally with us, there's potential help, safe houses, what have you.
Interesting. Do you have any contacts in Taven?
Alright,
Do you know?
the East Haven
Mm.
is the next objective I was gonna mention, the next thing you could do for us.
Let me guess. Take out the ones on the frozen ferry.
Well, this requires more than just muscle because we need information. It's more important than this. I just sent you this little hideout here that we found with the Duragard. That I was hoping just bloodshed, and I'm happy you at least did some bloodshed. This, however, yes, bloodshed is perfectly reasonable, but you need to come back with more than just that. We need information. We know what they're doing. We need to know where they are the strongest, where they are coming from. You know,
Well, I
this
mean,
is much bigger than just a few Duragar. This
they're
is
searching for Chardolin.
yes, we know that, but why?
Probably has something to do with the magic.
Again, that's why. Like Charlton on itself is useless. Like, what are they using it for? What are they doing with it?
Casting spells. Probably nothing good.
Well, yeah,
Well,
obviously.
they're Dorgar, of course, it's nothing good. But
So if we join your order or whatever, we don't have to stay here, but are we like, how much would Trin know about hive minds?
I'll
I'm getting hive mind vibes from them.
make Arcana or Nature. Your choice.
We'll go with Arcana.
Or History, actually.
My history is the same.
15. Hive minds are quite rare. A lot of like deep dark creatures in like different planes and in Underdark and
Okay.
it's rare for humans
Yeah.
to have
Um,
that kind of ability.
I'm so
One-on-one
sorry.
contact is not out of the question, but a full hive mind, that's really quite rare.
Okay.
If that happens, it's definitely something's
I
causing that. Yeah.
I ask. So if we join your knighthood order, whatever it is, we're not like signing up to be a part of a hive mind, are we?
She she gives a smirk, a very funny chuckled smirk. Hive mind. No, no, not a hive mind. That's ridiculous.
do I believe her whatsoever?
Make an insight check.
Since I'm asking, can I also make an insight check?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm doing very well. Oh, it's a +2. That might be okay. Not great.
Both of you just think that fine. She found that amusing, but you don't
Okay.
not sense anything else.
Can you give us like, does anybody have any more questions about her not a hive mind? Great.
No.
Can you give us a couple of minutes to talk as a group?
Yeah, I mean, you won't be left alone, but yeah,
Okay,
I will let you speak to your group.
sounds good. Thank you very much. Okay. Who does she leave behind?
Halar and 4 other cultists. The cultists? What the hell? No, not
The
cultists.
what?
I didn't.
Didn't even mention it.
Not cultists. Sorry. Soldiers or knights. Knights. That's the word. Knights.
Is the little tiefling boy also around?
Yeah, he's dusting and stuff.
Okay, one, does it look like he's been dusting the same stuff over and over again?
Not especially. No, he's moved around a bit.
Okay, all right. Okay.
But now he's actually, hold on.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh no.
he's moving on to another room.
Okay, good. And then there's 5 soldiers in here with us. Just
4.
what posted?
Yeah, 5. Yeah.
Are they just like posted up at the door or what?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we should all meet. Why can't I see? There we go. Just everybody huddle up at this table right here. Let's talk this out. Whoa, I said settle, not dance around me. Ah. Oh my god. This is why don't like us.
She's just upstairs, kind of hanging on the balcony, waiting.
So as quietly as possible.
She is watching, but she's not within earshot if you are huddled together.
So as quietly as possible, let's discuss what do we think of joining our group? I'm against. That's my vote.
Very against. This seems very shady and probably not going to end well for us if we joined them. They seem very.
Everything seems a little too good here. I mean,
fanatical.
The food, like the guy that I stole his toast crust. He was like, "Yeah, they treat me really well here. This place is a shithole."
The fact that no one, and no one gets paid. So what's keeping them on? The only thing that's going to keep them on is either magic, which I'm not really getting that vibe, or some kind of weird shared belief. Now, you were talking about hive minds. I don't think it's a hive mind thing. It seems more like some kind of shared belief in something or shared allegiance to something.
Fanatical.
If you're treated really well, that becomes part of the lore. In other words, believe in this thing, believe in this family, believe in this community.
Yeah, but
and not only do you get treated well, but they show you why you belong and you should stay and all those kinds of things.
You want to stay? Kind of sounds like you want to stay.
Well, they're not. They don't want us to stay. They want us to go do stuff. They want us to.
Yeah, we haven't necessarily been invited to be a part of this community other than on the periphery.
I don't necessarily want to be beholden to them though, because they could.
How are we beholden to them? That's the thing, is joining their group, quote unquote, unless they're giving us gold or money or taking blood samples and vials to track us, we're just saying we're on the same team. And honestly, killing Jorgar.
I mean,
well, yeah,
as long as they're not talking about genocide, I don't mind killing a few that need be killing.
No, they need to be driven back underground and go live with the Dark Elves.
I'd really like to know what is going on with the speaker.
We're not gonna find out, honestly. I mean,
I'm just getting some kind of. They bring us in on the Durgar thing, but then next thing you know, it's believe in this thing and drink some Kool-Aid.
I mean, when does it stop? Like, we kill the Duragar. Okay, wonderful, we did it. And then they ask us to kill another group of people that maybe are, in their eyes, invading their territory. And then after that, we take care of that. They ask us to kill somebody else because they're quote unquote a threat. But who are they a threat to, and how are they a threat? I mean, it's just going to escalate from Duragar to,
well, yeah, but again, they
Kingicide.
can ask us to do whatever. We're not beholden to them. We're not.
Don't think that I don't think that we are getting the full picture here.
I agree.
They're going to ask us to wear a collar or a brand or get a tattoo, and like tattoos are cool, but like I want to put things on my body. I don't want other people to put things on my body.
Well, and that's the thing is, until they ask for something along those lines, our goals align.
Where is she right now? All right.
Phil is up on the balcony watching you guys.
I look straight up at her and I go, if we join your knighthood, are you going to brand us or tattoo us?
Not unless you want to.
Great. And then I look back down to the group. Okay, I'm a little bit more convinced now.
And it's keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. We don't.
Yes, but if we join them now, who's to say they won't start converting us? It's
Well,
who knows what they're beholden to that could attempt to do something to us. It's too great of a risk to join them, and then who knows what could happen.
I say we let them think they're using us until they're no longer useful to us, and then we leave them.
back. First sign, the first chime that they try to push us to do something that is not aligned to us,
We leave.
we cut bait and go. The way I look at it, we're doing them a service. Same thing with the inn. We asked and they said, sure, yeah, you can have the inn. Do I seriously think they're going to give us the inn? No. But it gave us a place to sleep for the night. It got us an inn with them. If it helps at all with this Dorgar issue and with figuring out why we're stuck in this godforsaken forever winter blight, then so be it.
So we're joining their little merry band of gentlewomen.
We're aligning ourselves with what aligns with us.
Vonrick.
The second I start doing something stupid, beat me.
If I die, I'm gonna come back and haunt your ass.
If you die, it's my fault. I'm the one supposed to keep you alive.
Good to know that you're well aware of your skills. Okay, we'll do it.
C from the balcony says, you'll do it. You mean you're joining the knights?
Well, we are already want to go to East Haven and follow this thread, and we seem to be aligned.
All right. Well, then let me issue a few ground rules before we are officially one of us. Um,
Told you I got those vibes.
okay, 1 second, I need to figure out this map and figure out where you guys are staying.
That's so fast.
Okay,
Alrighty then.
Mialin, are you good with this?
Yeah, I can be okay with it. I mean, I don't think we're necessarily in any way going to be beholden to them unless we choose to be.
Okay. As long as you're good. You just got back and we were just like, hey, we're going to this tavern and then we're gonna spend the night in this decrepit old place, and now we're going to the keep where we can't talk to the speaker, and now we're being recruited by knights, and so I just thought maybe this was a lot.
No, I do think the fact that we can't talk to the big person in charge in several different places is beginning to add up a lot. And I think at some point we may need to just push past whoever and all the whatevers and just go see them.
Valid.
okay.
Oh.
So the okay, she says that now we do welcome you here. There is a little bit of a we are quite full with rooms and everything. So hang on. We have. Would it be alright if you bunk with a few people?
We have a whole. We just cleared out an inn so that because you said we could have it.
I mean, yeah, I'm not talking about you all staying here.
Well, why when we have our own inn?
Well, because this is nicer. That's a barely
I mean,
functioning
relative.
about to collapse building.
I thought it had charm.
We can bunk if we. I mean, realistically, the 5 of us, 1 maybe 2 rooms, and we would be fine. Depending
Well,
on the size of the room.
we have the cook and our servant sleeps in the room right over to the east and points to that door.
I'll sleep with the cook. I mean, I'll sleep in the same room as the cook.
So we will let them know, and you are perfectly welcome to bunk with them.
Nice.
This is as she looks around. Where's the mayor? I thought he was dusting. Well, I'll let mayor know. It's our tiefling servant.
I'll point in the direction the tiefling child went and say he went that way.
All right. Don't mayor's instructed. He's not. Let's just say he's not a fan of talking. So
Sure.
he's been, let's just say he's had a bad past. We picked him up on the streets. So,
He does enough talking for all of us, so it's okay.
Who?
You.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
so yeah, don't be offended if he won't even talk to you. He's quite, he's a good boy, but yeah, we've got him almost on the brink of starvation.
Oof.
So,
No way for anyone to live.
How do you all feed all your folks up here if the whole place is poor?
I told you we have contacts in other cities. The knights
Never
have
thought-
influence in other places as well.
And you never thought to share them with the rest of Caradinaval?
No, we have to further
Why?
our own problems and defeat the Durga. That's more important right now.
Been feeding your people? All right. Well,
I mean,
agree to disagree.
we are in Icewind Dale right now, but these are not our people. Let's just make that clear right now.
The people of Caradinaval are not your people.
No, we are just here right now using. I mean, they're the speaker's people, but the speaker.
Then where are you from?
You work for the speaker.
We do, but his intentions right now are getting the Durga dealt with and figuring out what they're doing.
Where are you from?
Oh, pretty much all over.
No, I didn't ask where everyone was from. I said, where are you from?
I mean,
Probably the same place I'm from, dear.
yeah, I've hailed from there.
The hells are not a happy place.
I'm a bit of a wanderer, actually. We all started as kind of wanderers. Nobody has a, like, home base, if you will. This is our home base for now.
You say we. What do you call yourselves?
The Knights.
The Knights of.
Just the Knights.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
Ugh.
We have the knights who say "Nicht."
Don't do well at.
Knights who
No.
will never answer your question.
Yeah. Knights of Deception.
Mm.
That's not great.
The knights of Offusance.
You're not really sure. She definitely is. Like, she's not lying about
She's
like.
very about what she's talking about, but she's
not lying about like where she's from. Like, she's not. It's almost like it's kind of a little bit forgotten in a way. This is where she is now, and that's where they all are now. It's almost like they've been brought here together, and this is not. You know, she tries to remember. She maybe she was in Waterdeep a few months, then another place a few months. So I mean, if you want to know about birthplace, like Ashtar said, it's the Hells, being a tiefling. But yeah.
I swear, if they throw a party and there's a punch bowl, I'm hurting someone.
So she's trying to answer the question as the best she can. That's what you gather.
okay. Well, what do we need to do to become a knight?
A few ground rules. Under no circumstances are you to enter the speaker's room. Only, not even myself. Only Cal. God, I forgot his name. What was it? Caldrock?
Cadra?
Caldrock, yeah. Only he's allowed to visit the speaker, and no one is allowed to visit him. except me, Harar, and a couple other of us. But
Harar?
Harar, yeah, he's my like
Yeah, I met Harar. Just really that guy? All right.
yeah. What's wrong with him? Yeah, I've always found him to be quite a good
Are
guy.
you in Harar?
Sorry, what was that?
Nothing.
You should totally put him on the pamphlets, though.
Disagree. Look at his smug little face.
Yeah, I mean Harar
What is a nice face?
Harar is actually he's kind of my I don't know what you might call it, squire or understudy.
Wow, I read that wrong.
Is that something you're implying here?
No, I mean you clearly said squire, so that's what he is.
Yeah, I mean if you know in the future he might take my role and then I'm
Yeah.
preparing him for that.
Nice. Okay. All right, so that's rule number 1. Don't talk to the speaker. Got it.
Or
Rule number 1.
or enter the room, which is
Or enter the room at all. Okay, don't. She pulls out like a piece of like paper. It's like an old, like she rips it out of the back of a book and starts writing it down. Don't speak to speaker. Got it. Okay, next.
and the rooms are right there as points to the room on your the left side of this room.
That, is
With a
that a rule or just directions?
that one there, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, don't enter that room. And there's always a guard there. So it's to protect the speaker and yeah. So don't enter there. Let me just check the other map. Kadrat's room is completely out of bounds.
Okay, so don't go in Kadroth's room either. No Kadroth. How do you
Um,
spell it?
Kadroth. Hold on. Kadroth. Kadroth.
Kadroth. No Kadroth room. Got it. Next.
I mean, for your my I wouldn't even. We have a really, really, really old member. She's between you and me. I think she's probably on her last few weeks, days, months. Hard to tell.
She's dying?
I believe so. Yes. She
What?
wanted to die here though.
Oh, okay.
She's
Uh-huh.
she's part of the knights for I don't know a long, long time. She is a dwarf and very,
Oh,
very old.
awesome. Is that, I mean, is there a rule involved with her, or are you just letting us know about her?
I mean, she's harmless, and
Yeah.
she doesn't disallow guests, but she kind of lost her mind, and I wouldn't really go in there.
So questionable old lady, old dwarf knight.
And she's easily surprised, and I don't want her to have a, I want her to go, when she's ready. I don't want her to get, heart
The
attack.
hardest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Valid.
Don't give the old lady a stroke. Got it.
Don't underestimate dwarf and females.
Yeah.
Don't go into the office of the speaker or his bedchamber. The library has been unfortunately completely it's disused, unfortunately. That room, I don't know if you know the history, But when this place was sacked a long time ago, they burned all the books. So
Right.
unfortunately, we've never been able to replace them. And so that place is unused, and I would welcome if you want. There's no beds, but if you want to stay there, you're welcome to use the library as your room. But the servants' quarters does have beds for all of you.
Can we get a bonus if we start replacing the books?
They're not paying us. What's a bonus on 0? 0.
Make a persuasion check.
Anything more than 0 is a bonus. Persuasion?
Yes.
6.
She says we don't really have use for books at this moment, so no.
Okay.
Gotta
ask.
Trin writes down rule number 4: no reading allowed.
The last
That would
thing.
include your own list.
I would go one further there, Trin. I would say no books allowed.
Yeah, but they don't even have like pamphlets here.
No, you can't. Nothing to read at all.
Nothing.
Nothing.
If you. Oh, she says there's only one last rule. As her eyes flare with something, some dark energy of some kind.
Ooh, I want to do an Arcana check on that.
Make an Arcana check.
Do I have? Oh, I don't. Never mind.
Fuck.
12. You're not sure. It might just be an inherent tiefling energy. Because she is kind of, they do have infernal magic just innately, so you assume it's probably something like that.
Okay.
But she says last rule, and this is the most important.
Okay.
The basement is completely out of bounds. Under penalty of death.
Oh shit. Okay.
But that's all.
No
No
What
biggie.
was that?
The basement is
No.
completely out of bounds.
Basement. Okay.
What's in there?
You are
Fluffy the
not.
3-headed dog.
You're.
I broke him.
Oh.
And here's a dragon. No. So. Yeah. You're not high enough rank to know that.
How do I get to be high enough rank?
Sleep with her.
So.
No.
Does she blush? Does she blush?
Can't tell. Too dark skin.
Deal. Can I tell?
Perception check.
Fuck.
Ooh.
No, I know. She's no blushing at all. But yeah, she says to get that high rank, you'd have to, really rise up and continue our ways. And if you prove it, sorry,
Do I have to kill? Excuse me. Do I have to kill people to climb the ranks, or what? How's that work?
I mean that would help the right people.
Hawar, you're first.
Nobody touches Hawar.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow. That was a lot of anger.
That would be her favorite dick.
Goodness. Okay. Nobody touches Hawar. Rule number 6.
Whack a guy, off a guy, whack off a guy.
Are you saying all of this out loud?
No, no, I'm not.
No.
Okay, just checking.
Excuse me, ma'am.
It's a GIF in the group chat, Ari.
Oh, I gotta see it now.
Baby.
Oh, okay. Love that.
Now I know I was climbing the wrong tree.
So yeah,
Or
she.
was it the wrong tree?
That's what she
So
said.
She
climb,
said.
basically just become the best soldier,
Yeah, the best knight.
the best knight.
You know, and like I mentioned, we are.
I'm pretty sure I can run circles around all these chuckleheads right now, but
Well, that's remains to be seen. But if you know, do you really feel? She looks right at you, and she's like,
Mhm.
I kind of like you. I'm not sure why.
Oh, I just have one of those personalities, I think.
In fact, you remind me of somebody.
Oh. Ooh. Oh, goodness. Hello.
You,
Mary.
you've been
Yes,
around, haven't you?
I have certainly tried.
Hmm.
I mean, I would say I have one of those faces, but I don't anymore. You might have heard of my dad, though.
I don't know anything about that, but
Oh,
I
okay.
won't write you off yet. You've got something.
I feel like people underestimate me and they shouldn't, so you shouldn't either.
Hmm. Well, I'll be keeping an eye on you, specifically you.
Trin winks at her.
If I see you really do what must be done, then perhaps you'll learn more about everything.
Cool. I look forward to it.
Because this icy tundra can kill people.
It hasn't yet. Oh my god, Mary, what is your deal? Come here. Um, I have another question for you, Miss Bell
All
Supa.
right.
Is the cook still cooking breakfast?
No, he's just preparing lunch, probably in a few hours.
Where is the kitchen?
The kitchen is up
In the
and to your
basement.
right.
Up and to my right. Got it. Cool, cool, cool. Are we like, now that we're like in the knighthood, we're in the order, we're part of your group? Do we just have like free reign of the castle outside of the speaker's room,
Out,
office, Droth's room, and the old lady knight dwarf?
the old lady told just recommendation. You're free to go there if you want.
Okay.
Um, I just it'd be a little bit early, I think. If she would pass, I wouldn't blame
I don't want to
anyone.
go back. I'm just clarifying where we can and cannot go right now.
Yeah, I've mentioned the places you can't. Other than that, you don't need an escort anymore, and you're free to
Woo!
go.
What is the order's views on slavery?
Slavery?
Yes.
What's your views on slavery?
I'm very against.
Anti?
Against, yes. Anti.
We don't we are not we don't like abusive relationships, but
It's like there's a butt in there.
Oh, I think there's a very big but in there because I don't know what you call work without pay from anywhere else. But if you're working for somebody and you don't get paid, that's the next thing is usually, yeah.
No, I'm specifically referencing forced removal from one's home and put into shackles and made to work.
um no, we would not do it to that extent. We're not against temporary hostages, but other than that, we're not.
You're
Yeah.
you're anti-slavery, pro indentured servitude.
Well, no. I mean, if we need to, capture the son of a mafia lord and say we're gonna kill him if you don't do what we need, we'll do that.
Oh,
And
That's different. That's hostage negotiations.
and then if they don't
I'm
do it, we'll
specifically-
probably kill them.
Right.
But other than that, like slavery for the point of slavery is just not functional.
So you pay like mayor and stuff.
Mary's here is on his own will. He can leave any time,
Okay, that was going to be my next question.
but he wants to be here.
I have another question for you.
Yes.
Hold on, I forgot it.
Okay.
Can we pet the doggies?
That was going to be it.
Make a persuasion check, and then I gotta go, guys.
Does it have advantage? Because
Persuasion?
I'll say no advantage. Just one of you can roll.
I have a 1.
I mean, contrary to popular belief, her charisma is not great. I also have a +1.
Okay, I rolled. 14.
A dog can be brought out to you to pet, sure.
We can't. Okay, all right. I won't argue. That just seems. That's fine.
first.
That gave me exactly the information I wanted.
Well, yeah,
Thank you.
we have an 8-year-old young boy who's currently taking care of the dogs. He's not a knight. Same as, like, Mayor is kind of a knight in the sense that you guys are. Not exactly,
Yeah, no, we get it. There's like tiers.
But this boy is, I don't want him to get the wrong impression from you guys. Sorry. So
As long.
I keep
yeah.
him away from visitors.
All right.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I will leave it at that, and she'll explain the mission next time.
Sounds good.
Perfect.
And that's when she'll give us the deed for the tavern. Got it.
Yeah. Alright, so that is it, and thanks everybody, and this
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Sorry.
this was episode, I think, 7, maybe?
Thank you.
7 or 8.
Something like that.
Somewhere
Yeah.
in that range.
Alright, take care everybody. Bye.
Good
night.
night. Thank you.
Good night.